In the year 2000, batsmen around the world were breathing a sigh of relief. Reason? Curtly Ambrose decided to quit international cricket. The sight of Curtly Ambrose running into bowl was a source of discomfort to many batsmen, no matter how good they were. Pace, bounce and accuracy were his potent weapons which could destroy the opposition at any given time. At his best, I doubt any fast bowler was more lethal than Curtly or as effective in delivering a thunderbolt. So today, we are diving into the career of one of the most fearsome and dominant fast bowlers the cricketing world has ever witnessed, Sir Curtly Ambrose. Curtly Ambrose, born on September 21, 1963 in Antigua, started his journey in international cricket in the late 1980s. However, surprisingly, he showed little interest in cricket as a kid. He wanted to become a basketball player or a footballer, and cricket was not on his agenda. Actually, it was his mother who pressurized him to play cricket as she was a great fan of the game and always wanted a cricketer in the family. So in order to fulfill his mother's wish, Ambrose thought, why not give it a shot? Just imagine, if he hadn't listened to his mother, the sport would have lost one of its greatest, most feared and most enigmatic bowlers of all time. In 1984, he started playing for a cricket club called Sweets, and because of his talent and skills, the next year, he made his way into the Leeward Island squad and made waves in the regional cricket. Due to his height and stature, he possessed an imposing physical presence that often unsettled the batsman even before he bowled the ball. And this became his trademark in his path of becoming a fast bowling legend. Ambrose's performance and exceptional display of commitment earned him a spot in the prestigious West Indies team in the year 1988. So in 4 short years, from not wanting to play cricket, he found himself to be an international cricketer. He made his ODI debut against Pakistan, and as expected, Ambrose wreaked havoc on the Pakistani batters, taking 4 wickets in his first match, followed by 4 in the next match as well. In the following test series against England, he played in all 5 matches to take 22 wickets, which was the second most wickets taken in that series, and that too at an average of 20.22. Writing in Wisden, commentator Tony Cozier described Ambrose as a ready-made replacement for Joel Garner. The amount of bounce he generated after the ball pitched made him a constant menace. In the winter tour against Australia, he took 26 wickets to win the series for West Indies. And after this, his status as the Caribbean's most important player was assured. At his peak, Ambrose did not rely on much swing or seam movement of the ball. Instead, he repeatedly bowled into the same areas of the pitch, and the height from which he delivered the ball made him extremely difficult to face. The ball bounced sharply after pitching, sometimes deviating slightly from a straight line, and frequently took the edge of the batsman's bat to be caught behind. Being tall, Ambrose was blessed with abundant bounce. Even on the most unresponsive of wickets for fast bowlers, he managed to extract decent bounce because of his tall frame. His unique ability to get the ball chest high from a good length troubled all batsmen and restricted their run scoring chances. No pace bowler produced such a disconcerting bounce or made a ball rise steeply from a good length. Ambrose's bowling method relied on accuracy and conceding few runs. There may have been faster and more versatile pace bowlers, but none surpassed Curtly's accuracy. Aggression and accuracy made him one of the greatest bowlers on the planet.
Easily the greatest bowler, Curtly Ambrose, that I faced.
While releasing the ball at the last moment, Ambrose's wrist typically snapped forward, giving a dynamic thrust to the ball before it began its journey at a high pace, half bounced, half glided to the wicket. Along with the bowling attributes, he had an intimidating look to his face with a quirky hairstyle and never backed down from staring at a batsman and terrifying his soul. Whenever the unthinkable used to happen, when some batsman was capable enough to hit him for a boundary, he would walk straight to the center of the pitch. He would remain quiet as always, but you could not help but notice the venom in his eyes, staring deep into the batsman's eyes. It makes us commentator think what it did to the batsman. Alongside fast bowling partner Courtney Walsh, He developed a reputation for performing at his best when his team seemed likely to lose, and he often took wickets in clusters which devastated the opposition. One of the instances where Ambrose's bowling proved to be the turning point was against England in 1994. England looked in good shape to win, as they needed just 194 in the second innings to take victory. Everything seemed smooth until the ball was given to Curtly Ambrose. Ambrose wreaked havoc in the second innings as they took 6 for 24 in 10 unrelenting and unchanged overs to hustle England out for 46. And Curtly Ambrose is one of the main reasons why Australia's era of dominance began in 1995 and not earlier. I'll give you one example to prove it. In 1993, Ambrose single-handedly demolished host Australia in the first innings in Perth. The series was drawn going into the 5th test, and Australia had won the toss and decided to bat on a pitch that offered the batsmen plenty of encouragement. However, they did not count on Ambrose being at his best, as he took 7 wickets for just 1 run in 32 balls, leaving the hosts bowled out for just 119 runs.
It's 7 for 1. He's got another one. What a spell!
Before the start of the series, Australia were determined not to lose. But it is easier said than done, as the West Indies had a ball named Curtly Ambrose. His final figures were 7 for 25 from 18 overs, with only 5 Australians reaching double figures and only David Boone passing 20. It put the home side well behind, and in the end, the West Indies took a comfortable victory by an innings and 25 runs. Although Ambrose never sledged a batsman, but he can be very scary when he's angry. And what Dean Jones did in a match in 1993 made Ambrose angry. Very angry. You simply don't want to mess with Curtly Ambrose, and Dean Jones found this the hard way. Identifying the threat posed by pace maestro Curtly Ambrose, the Aussies decided to ruffle the West Indian bowler. Dean Jones suggested the umpire that Ambrose should remove his wristbands. Firstly, Ambrose refused, but after a long chat with Captain Richie Richardson, he agreed. But it was mayhem from there for the Australian side. Ambrose took 5 wickets for 32 and West Indies went on to win the match by 25 runs. But that's not it. Jones, recounting the West Indian spell, said, "The next 3 deliveries I faced after Ambrose took off his sweatband were the fastest deliveries I've ever faced in my life." If you look at his stats, he claimed an incredible 405 wickets in just 98 test matches, finishing with an impressive average of 20.99. And in ODIs, he took 225 wickets at an average of 24.12. He's the only third ever West Indian to ever hit the milestone of 400 test wickets. Australia and England were his favourite victims, taking 128 and 164 wickets respectively in tests. For much of his career, Ambrose was rated the world's best bowler in ICC player rankings. He rarely dropped below second and was ranked in the top 10 from 1989 until the end of his career. As Curtly Ambrose bid farewell to international cricket in 2000, his legacy continued to inspire cricketers worldwide. His contribution to the West Indies cricketing fraternity earned him a knighthood in 2014. West Indies had given birth to numerous legendary fast bowlers, but Curtly Ambrose had a special impact on his national team. His skill, determination, and impact on the game make him one of the all-time greats. As we celebrate his contributions, let's not forget the towering figure who terrorized batsmen and left an indelible mark on the sport. So guys, that's it from Curtly Ambrose's career. But if you wish to look at another West Indian great, Malcolm Marshall, click on the video being displayed on your screen. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Until next time, keep watching this beautiful game. See you soon.